People are trying to do more with less. I mean, that's the sort of the industry that we're in at the moment, especially in some of the sectors that I work in, local government specifically as well. So they're stretched with budgets, so they have to deliver, exceptional levels of service with the budgets they have. So how can they do that? The challenges they're facing is limited budgets. So how can they reduce the cost to deliver a service? And that's to move away from this traditional way of working. So the build and deploy and manage is the old way of doing things, and if they're moved to a more cloud-based hosted solution that gives the ability for a more agile approach to delivering those services, they can see real cost benefits, real efficiency benefits, and also make their users more productive in what they do. People expect to bring their own device to work and be able to work on a device that's familiar to them. So how do organisations then secure that device, allow access freely to information that is corporate information, and also keeping IT up to date? Because in the old traditional build and deploy and manage way, it's very time consuming, very costly to do that. So they need to approach it in a totally different way and deliver it in a more agile and effective way to the users, so they can access the applications, information anywhere they want. At Capita, we find that by analysing their end user computing experience, we can then offer advice and consultancy going forward to actually take them to that next stage. So I like the phrase to be informed is to be empowered. So without that knowledge, then how can you move forward? We'll be driven by information. We'll be driven by the need to access that information more and more, and how we access that information will be through a myriad of different methods. So organisations will be expected to manage that information, but they will also be expected to manage the access to that information. So security will be really key around that. So securing information, but for allowing access is a very, very difficult thing to achieve. And that's something that at Capita we've got a wealth of experience in doing and delivering to our clients. I think some of the barriers are actually cultural barriers and the way in which organisations go, we've always done it this way, and the desire to change doesn't always match the budget as well. So it's actually trying to change that culture, or look at delivering things in a different way that actually achieve better outcomes. One of the challenges is keeping end users engaged, if you like. We've got a wealth of experience in designing and delivering these types of solutions to multiple organisations across multiple sectors. So, based on our track record of delivery, based on our technical competence and understanding of very large and complex environments, and our ability to deliver real value.